And live. I swear my dad always watches these live streams, just like he has nothing else to watch. Not that he has nothing else to watch, it's just I don't know, it's kinda nice. It's always like one person watching.
I've got an update. Perfect. Can you update quickly, please? Steamworks Common Redistributable. Okay. Was there an update to the game?
Not that I know. Oh, I've been obsessed with have you heard of a YouTuber called Millwood?
Yeah, he does like the
like
story times.
Yeah, I am obsessed with those story times. I've started from the beginning after watching just like a few of them, like just randomly. I'm now just going through them all. And some good stuff in here. And I also did the thing, I think F1 TV, their website or whatever, they've done like a month free with a code.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been going through their archive and watching lots of like 1980s races and stuff. So I need to take my card off it because it's one of those things where it's free, but you still got to put your card on it.
Right, and then they'll start charging
and
you.
they'll start charging me. But it's only, I think it's like 20 quid a year. That's pretty good for like everything archived and yeah, it's right. Options. I'm not doing this in VR today. My eyes can't take it. I did like 6 hours of VR like 2 days ago and my brain hurts. First name. Crab. Second name. Oh, you can fit it all in. Cool.
Alright, now to type with VR. Lovely. My favourite game.
It's great because my nose is broken, or was broken, is now set. But on my right hand side, I can quite easily see, whereas on my left I can't. So I just have to look down my nose and I can see the keyboard. What were we driving again? Ferrari, right? I'm looking at all the cars going,
Yeah, make sure you use our livery as well, because I think I read conflicting things where one person said you're going to be using the livery that you qualify in, and then somebody else said it doesn't matter, but just use it anyway, I guess.
Yeah, might as well.
So first name's your last name, last name is the team name, right?
Yeah. And you can fit the whole thing in. RLM Endurance Practice Server. Yeah. We pumped up the tires, didn't we, on the aggressive setup? Was it aggressive setup? I think so. Wet tires option.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
I mean, I think it felt better, but I don't know if it was actually quicker. I mean, we got an hour in the qualifying session. We'd have to do like one lap and that's it.
Yeah.
I intend just to keep going around, to be honest.
Just get to know the car a little bit better. I'm treating it like a glorified practice session.
RLM practice server, that's the one.
Just sitting here looking at pretty colours.
There's something wrong with my arm as well. I'm in the walls today.
What's up with your arm?
I don't know, like it's like below. What's the
Elbow?
No. Let's go for it. It's not quite my bicep. It's like around the side and towards the back.
Oh yeah,
the arm,
I know which one you
arm.
mean. I'm not very good with names though, but I know which one you mean.
Yeah, like around the back and to the outside of the upper arm, just below the elbow. There's like maybe a bit of nerve damage there or something. I'm not sure, but like in certain positions, it like triggers and it like there's like a shooting pain.
Oh shit.
Ow. Yeah, so like if I
now.
put my arm out in a certain position and then try to twist it, it's like not possible.
The thing
And then,
is,
like,
now
if
you know
I'm-
that you
if I'm
can't do
lying on
that,
it-
you're just going to want to do it all the time.
I know, but like the movement of my arm in the steering wheel, it doesn't trigger it, thank God. That would have been difficult. It triggers it a little bit if I go extreme, but I'll just take my arm off at that point.
What have you been doing to injure yourself so much?
I don't know. Just getting old. Just an old man now.
Just an old man now.
I turned 29 last week.
Ah, congratulations for making it to 29 years old.
Thank you.
I am off the track. By the sounds of it, according to the steward, a lot of people haven't turned up or done the qualifying properly. So we could be like split one high up just because we're like one of the teams that have managed to follow the rules.
Yep. That's something I've learned in RSR stuff, that you can think of like the most organised, like efficient, clever way of doing things, but most people won't understand it.
Yeah. Doing 124s. I can't remember what we're doing last time.
We were about, I think we were what, 2.7
Yeah.
off pace then? I need more wipers.
You need to put more than 3 laps of fuel in just so you can get the tyres ready. Ooh. I was just doing some online public lobby races with the Ferrari just to get used to it the other day. And then I switched to the Lexus just because I'd never like driven it before, and I actually really like it. It's weirdly like, I don't know, it's a Lexus badge on the steering wheel, but I don't believe it's a real Lexus. It's in disguise. It's something much faster.
Oh, I've forgotten how tricky this is.
Yeah, you just have to take it real easy, don't you?
Like, really walking the tightrope on this racing line.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah, the left hand, the tight left hander going onto the back straight, that's a bit of a challenge with my arm. At least there's only one corner per lap that does that.
Yeah, oh god, it's for me, it's like every corner at the moment.
So for tomorrow, are you taking donations as you go along, or is it like?
Yeah, I have
donations
like
beforehand?
a Macmillan stream, and yeah, it's really annoying. The Macmillan stuff, like, I would like for people to just go there and like be able to chat to me through that, but you have to go to Twitch to chat to me, so I have to send everyone like 2 links. Like, this is where you donate, and this is where you have the ability to chat. It's yeah, so it's donations as we go along. I think my mum is the only person so far that said she would give me some money, so that's okay. To be fair, like, I know I'm not going to make much money. Like, a lot of it is aimed at streamers that are like a bit bigger than me, so their goals are like, so what do you reckon you're going to get, like £1,000? And I'm like, no. And the lowest amount I could aim for was like 100, and I do not expect to get there.
Well, we'll go. I'll try to plug you as much as I can on RSL.
Yeah.
I've got the power of the members tag. That
Oh
works for
yeah,
me now.
you do, yeah.
Finally.
It's really annoying because I was telling guys over at TWC about it, and they were just like, "Oh, you just want to do it because you're bored and shit." And I was like, "Well, yeah, partly, but I'm also doing something good." So
Yeah,
I haven't.
even if you rate just like a quid, that's, you know,
Yeah.
worth it.
I see so many people doing like charity events like Jimmy Broadbent, and I can't ever like race in them. I want to do something to help. And if I'm going to be sat at home playing video games or fucking, you know, quarantine anyway, might as well do so.
Is Macmillan, is that dementia or is that cancer research?
Cancer,
I can't
yeah.
remember. Okay.
Something that doesn't really happen in my family, but we're more about drinking habits.
Sorry. We're quite lucky in my family. Like, the only person I know who had cancer, well, no, I tell a lie. Like, my cousin had leukemia when she was a kid, but she fully recovered.
Yeah.
And my granddad had lung cancer, but that was from asbestos inhalation.
Oh, right. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But there's no real like hereditary illness really.
That's good. You find out when all your family have fucked arms.
Oh, yeah. My right arm. My mum's got fibromyalgia, which she suffers from.
Yeah.
Same as my stepmom actually. Obviously they're not related, but two people I know from that. So if I was to ever do anything about like a charity stream or do anything for charity, it might be for something related to fibromyalgia.
Yeah, now I think about it, I should have really looked at doing one for like suicide awareness, to be honest. But I think a lot of it was like the idea didn't really come to me. It was displayed as a sponsorship message on Facebook, and I went, "Fuck, that's a really good idea."
Okay.
Like Macmillan
have
had like a big push, so I was like, actually, that's great. Oh, come on.
Have you put a lap in you?
No, they keep getting invalidated. I'm pushing like less hard than I was the last time I was racing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god, I hate Prucci sometimes. I'm just asking it what is the time, and it can't understand me.
What is time? What is time?
Server should be up by the way. It's just gone 6.
Oh, awesome. Let's go join it in a minute. I'm spending so much time recently teaching people how to take driving lines, and I can't even follow my own advice. A lot of my mates recently have decided that all this sim racing stuff looks really cool actually, and they've started buying wheels and games and stuff. But now means a lot of my time is dedicated to teaching them how to actually race. There's a few, I think there's three people in my my flying group that they've all started to get into it. Steele is a guy who normally races like racing ovals. So he's like, you should have the talent to do corners, but he's pretty slow. Welshie's never done sim racing before and he spins at every other corner. And then Boise is like reasonably versed, but he's like a second slower than me on every track. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll get you on our team, we'll like beat everyone. And I'm like, oh, I got other shit to do, man. That's the thing, like everyone expects that when I help them to kind of like join them in their racing, but it's like, well, I want to do other stuff.
Do you know what the password is by any chance?
It should be RLM ACC in caps. Just qualification slot 1, right? That's all it is.
Yep. Please try again. What?
Wrong password.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Time to look to the FAQ, I guess.
Oh, right, okay, so RLM ACC is just the practice one. Race day password can be found when you log in. Go to races. Would do if the website wasn't crashing all the time. Okay. Slot 1 in mine, slot 2.
Where are you finding this out?
Here you go. Its password is qual1, QUAL1, number 1.
Alright, are we both in slot 1? I guess because it's the only one that's here.
Yeah.
Someone was talking to
Yeah,
me about
slot 2 is the
there
one
being
that's...
2.
Slot 2 starts at 7.
Okay. Oh, what? I like press backspace because the password's wrong and it actually just takes me back to the main menu.
I'll keep posting in the global chat. God damn it. TeamSpeak.
Right. Connecting, finally. Everyone on the server gets this message, Mr. Battenberg.
Yeah, I think like since I got given the admin thing, it means I can have... I'm just used to typing in there and hitting enter and it'll go to the right room, but...
Yeah.
Well,
Right, you gonna give me a tow, I'll give you a tow. Lap done, that's it.
right, aggressive preset, that's what we're on.
I'm gonna take like 20 litres of fuel as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a long run. Just to get used to the conditions and then maybe push later.
Yeah, it's gonna be faster much later. Thing is, much time we have on track, the better. And try not to get competitive, I gotta tell myself. It's not gonna work, I'm gonna get competitive, but we'll try.
You also just be wary about traffic around you.
Yeah. I just turn the TC up. I need to turn up to around 5, and that's pretty good. Every time he says stay clear of the curbs, I just about every single time clatter a curb. Like without fail. Like I could be driving in a straight line and I will like hit a curb.
God, just left the pits and 2 people have crashed in front of me already.
This one's only got joined really late or something. That's about right. Whoa!
Right, I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes while I get used to the conditions.
Yeah.
It's not going well so far.
Yeah, concentrating, the hardest I've ever done, has managed to put me in an out lap. Now I'm finally doing a lap. Right, I've done the first sector, onto the second one. First lap's done. That was fucking slow. Ah, fuck.
He's trying to stay on the track.
What time did you do?
128 something.
Yeah, same. 128 too.
Pretty slow. Just up my tyre pressures to around 28.3. Come on.
Jesus, got punted by someone.
Have you seen the top guy's time?
Fuck.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad they have the class system. Like, even when I race in public lobbies, if I'm like the top classed AM guy, I'm totally okay, because I'm still AM. Come on, turn the corner.
So the Porsche that wiped me out was so much better on the brakes than I was. Maybe something in ABS.
I'm doing a lap. half a second up already. Last corner fucked it. Fuck!
Cut detected.
Oh, I could go so much faster, man. Oh, my eyes hurt.
Landing validated. There's a slow car ahead.
The Porsche in front of me just keeps going off. Oh, I've got off as well.
Do 127.0 up to P11.
Nice. Taking my spot.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Come on. Just following the faster guys around. Seeing what they're doing.
Landing validated.
Fuck, I can't do any corners right at the moment.
There's some light damage on the left of the car.
Hate qualifying sessions. I'd much rather they get us to do like a fucking 20-minute race. You know? Can't stand hop lapping.
Yeah, I'd rather be racing with people rather than just pounding around by myself.
Yeah. Well, kind of stupid of me to say after I bought Assetto Corsa, but
Oh, we are racing, right? We're doing gonna start doing some classic races.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. When is that? When is that starting?
Wednesday. Gonna be doing it on Wednesdays.
Nice. Should be free. I just watched an Aston Martin go onto the wet and turn in like it wasn't wet. I'm struggling to turn in, it's fucking dry.
He's trying to stay on the track.
Turning my TC up quite high.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this sort of qualifying format because you get two people who are naturally the same pace. One guy puts in hours and hours and hours of practice and a custom setup.
Yeah,
They're gonna do
man.
a lot better than someone who just is not good in these conditions.
To be honest, like, I just really want them to put us in the lower class. Like, I'm not going to be spending time on working on a setup. I'm pretty much just going to be learning the aggressive one for like an hour or two before the actual race. Like, pretty much in a small, like, spring change if we need it. Or tyre change or whatever. Apart from that, we're not really planning on doing too much, are we?
Not really.
I mean, of course, it'd be great to have the pace without it, but it's not how it works. People will spend too much time on this. But we don't know how well the other splits have done. Imagine people just eager have done it early, and then people that want more time to practice have done it late, so...
Losing time in sector 3. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Fuck! I was fucking 5/10 up as well.
Undetected.
Absolute bastard.
Hello.
We do something a bit more extreme. Increasing the tire pressures up to 30.
Me and Krabby are doing our qualifying runs for the RLM Championship.
Oh, okay.
That's right, get out.
That's fine.
We're complaining that we're not competitive after we literally made a pact to say we don't really care if we're that competitive. So we're doing that thing that we always do.
Fair enough. That was me thinking you were having fun in the Alpha.
Not yet.
And I did a few laps. I just tried doing ILMS racing, murdered at turn 2.
I think fine, if you want to get the most realism out of that, you know, old car racing, you should get smashed beforehand, just turn up and race it.
Oh, that's 100% the plan.
I still have to watch that Millward, that's his name, video on the Hamilton guy that won Le Mans when he was pissed.
It's amazing. I I've heard that story from like 3 or 4 different people, and it's better every time I hear it.
Yeah. Ah!
Like, you can't imagine like
Some severe damage at the front.
Kamui Kobayashi getting shit-faced and doing the whole 24 by himself in the Toyota.
See, I kind of could, but in a very different universe.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh shit.
The turning when you increase the pressures up from upwards of 30 is really nice. I've not spoken to like people in 2 days and my voice is I already don't know how to speak.
Like, we tried to do a group video call earlier this morning between 4 of us, and it's just impossible. 'Cause
Yeah.
my sister and her nieces, the niece is always talking in the background, so whenever the mic picks up them, it turns down everyone else's because of trying to avoid feedback,
Yeah.
and so you just can't get a word out. So I ended up just doing one-on-one calls with like most of the family most of this morning, so it's pretty topped out.
I was supposed to have supposed to go and talk to my girlfriend today on Discord, but her family have made her really busy at home, so she hasn't really had time to come and chat to me, which is annoying, but that's fine.
It's crazy how much busier I've been doing this. Not in terms of work, but in terms of like just socially and like gaming wise.
Yeah,
So much more busy than it used to be.
it's kind of nice in a lot of ways, like reconnecting with a lot of people that I lost touch with a while ago and stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
Always 5/10 up, and it always fucks. Always fucks up. So to get out of the way, I'm going on the wet parts of the track, which ruins my tyre temp.
Ooh, rain.
Yeah, the qualifying is you basically have to be on slicks. There's one dry line, and that's the qualifying.
Nice.
Not really.
I like Brands Hatch, they've ruined it. I do like the changing conditions in this game though, but I would much more enjoy it, as I said, as a race. Qualifying was a 20-minute race session once every day for 5 days that they were doing. Then of course I guess you have incidents and stuff.
Yeah, thankfully in this championship they're doing Pro-Am and Am classes. So we're hoping we'll put in either like Am or Pro-Am. I think on pace we're like midfield in like normal circumstances. We were at Suzuka.
Hey Suzuka, we were pretty fast, man.
In the Porsche Cup season, in the races I did, I was like midfield, maybe up midfield, like sniffing around the top 10.
I wonder what split will be put in, as well as class.
I mean, I hope we split one, because you got like the actual stewarding and commentary and stream and that to look back on later on.
Yeah.
It's already better than BUC. Stewarding? What's that?
It's also free, Alex, still the form.
Wow.
Yeah, the guys are very nice here.
I need to get back into Competizione.
Fuck!
I played like a bit just when VR came out and hated it, so never went back.
Oh, the VR was
It's
pretty terrible when it
come on
first
quite a way.
started coming out. The VR is much better now, I must admit. I tried the other day very skeptically, and I was like, oh, it's going to be terrible again. I'm not excited. and then I did try it, and I was like, actually, this is pretty decent.
If you've got the GPU to do like super sampling, it's a much better.
Yeah.
I can't quite do it in a busy race, so it is still blurry in terms of like distance. But
Getting dark, Tom. It's getting dark, man. This should be a good lap.
Why can't I find a gear? Oh, that's why.
Alright, don't fuck up last sector. Right, come on.
Yellow flag is set to go. There's a slow cone.
Oh, car stepped up massively on the last corner.
Ah, fuck! I lost all my time on the second to last corner. I was actually 5/10 up and I lost it all.
This has been yours,
Fuck!
I've been validated.
We're only, I'm in fucking 14th place, man.
I'm only in 13th, so we're quite well matched.
I still have 5/10 in it, man. Which would take me up to 12th. But as I said before, I think a lot of these people that are doing the last qualifying slots are the ones that have spent the most time doing it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, I feel like these are the people that wanted to spend more time on their setups before they could do it. Whereas if we did it like on the first day, I think we would have been quite a bit faster compared to everyone else.
This alpha sounds so good.
Is it a mod car or normal?
Yeah. The mod car. I think it's like a modified version of what's already there. Like with a roll cage and everything. But, oh, the noise.
Does it fit the circuit well?
It feels like it so far. Only done 2 corners, but
Yeah.
I think Ricardo said he did it on a server elsewhere recently, and he said he loved it. Oh, and it provided good racing.
That is where I'm
Yeah,
making
it's
most
one
of
of,
my corner.
Whoa, it's one of Ricardo's events, this one. And the next one's coming up.
Nice.
cool.
I've had a sneaky peek at what's coming in, and look, you're going to love them, Alex.
Awesome.
Is it that fucking Lotus 49 again?
Nope, that's not in there, no.
Good. Otherwise I'm not coming.
It's the classic cars like this are why I enjoy sim racing so much. I don't get to drive
Yeah.
them as much as I wish I could.
I've always wanted to
got
do a classic, like, endurance race. I do know one group that does it, but it's on, like, Automobilista, I think. I think they did one on R-Factor, and it was a 1,000 kilometers of Suzuka in Group C cars.
That's awesome.
And I was like, that sounds fantastic. But it's one of those groups where all the cars have, like, they have the historic thing behind them. So they have a system where the faster guys have to take the slower cars, and the slower guys can take the faster cars, and stuff like that. They try and balance it out a bit more.
Oh my god, my rear left was showing green for 1 split second.
Whoa! My brakes are. Oh, fuck's sake. I'd love to do stuff like that.
I remember the one we did in Project Cars a while back. That was like a 2.4 hour of Le Mans, but with the 917K.
Oh, right, nice.
That was nuts. But like no one raced in it because they're all pussies.
I
I
would.
was in the GT class in that one. That was awesome. Like the straight line speed of those Porsches are just
I had
incredible.
such a good battle with PD. I remember passing him around the outside of Indy.
Are we doing it on the not old track?
Yeah.
My brain for speech is not working today.
I'll be like that later when we do like 4 hours of Jackbox on the trot again. Oh, run wide.
Oh, I'm not
That's half a
doing too
second up.
well. How high can I
Damn
put?
it.
How
That's
high are
half a
your
second
pressures
up.
at the moment?
I've got them fairly evenly balanced. Hot pressures are 29 front left, 28.7, 29.3. That's me spinning. Oh, I nearly bite out someone. Yeah, my high pressures are pretty good at the moment. I might need to knock them and level them out a bit more. But in the setup, they are... let me just adjust it quickly.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, so front left is 30.5.
Okay.
Front right is 31.5.
Alright.
Left rear is 30.6. And right rear is 31.8. And after a few laps that should get you to around
These pressures are everywhere.
28 psi.
So let's go here. Current setup, so 30.5. I was only off on that. Let's go up for that one. Left rear was 30 point. What was it?
30.6.
Yeah, and then right rear was 31 point.
31.8.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Have you changed the brake pads as well?
Yeah, they're on ones at the moment. It's not helping me so much though. It's not the braking that's fucking me up. It's my driving.
Yeah, me too. It's just hard placement. Putting a wheel on the wet grass. What did you say, Alex? You don't think people will like it?
People are going to struggle with the brakes.
Yeah.
They'll get used to it.
There aren't none. But it's going to be good, because it's going to mean that there's like 400 meter braking zones, so you can be able to dive bomb like crazy. If people practice, it'll be good racing.
They won't.
Yeah. And it will definitely be the car's problem, because it always is.
I think also because it's not the modern Silverstone. They'll probably adjust to expect to change their braking zones easier than if it was like a modern track.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like their normal braking points won't be valid.
I'll probably give my setup out for this race once I get one.
Ah! Fucking just every corner, just off. Less than 20 minutes now. I have to not be second to last, third to last. AM class, here we come.
I mean, yeah, I don't really mind which class we get in because I'm not too fussed about the points. But as long as I'm racing with people around me, whether they're in my class or not, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like put in pro and then find I'm actually in AM pace.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but you know. I generally want to be going forwards in the race, not backwards.
Yeah. Just never qualify. Last to wear challenge.
Yeah.
You're like 1.1 seconds in front of me.
That was like my third lap or something stupid. I've been bailing it ever since. Done 15 laps and maybe 2 of them were valid. I was up by half a second at one point, but I dropped it.
Maybe I should have done this in VR. I can't tell if I'm faster in VR or not. Like it just completely differs on what game or track I'm on.
Yeah, I find it differs by game. Like, I think Project Cars and Automobilista 2 I seem to be quicker, but iRacing I'm not. I find I'm more consistent with it everywhere.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. It's just like you turn the same. Right then, I turned the same as I normally would. I was actually going slower and I just aquaplaned straight off. Oh, come on. Stay here.
Yellow flag in sector 9. Slow car ahead.
Oh, it's like paddock hill. Sometimes when you're mid-corner and you pick up the throttle again, you're either on the dry line or you're not. And you don't know until you're on the exit and you're going straight on or gripping onto the track.
I got a hang of it now.
I'm 6/10 up. Fucking lap invalidated. Alright, try and go again. I was 8 tenths up by that time. I'm just really struggling to get this car working for me.
Definitely the first time Cobbs has ever been a second gear corner.
Right, here we go. Right, first corner 2 tenths up already.
I hate when you go to like escape to pits, it asks you to confirm.
It's like, yes.
Yes, I'm stuck in the middle of a track, please let me go. Are you sure? Yes.
Why am I 3 tenths down? Oh, what the fuck?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ah, I'm off again. Come on, I must put in a better lap than like my first flying lap. I don't think I've actually done another flying lap since. Ah, Goering really helped my voice. Oh, I'm a second up in the first sector already. Gotta keep this going. Fuck's sake! Cannot do this, man. Come on.
Oh, god damn it. Have you been warming up your brakes?
Huh?
Have you been warming up your brakes?
Trying to.
I've been doing like a cool lap where I'm warming up the brakes, getting some heat into the tyres and then going for a push lap.
Alright.
Timing sector 3.
Fuck.
Please try to stay on the track.
I am second to last now.
Lapping validated. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Whoa, big snap. Fine, a second. I'm just gonna fuel for 3 laps and just go for a band zone.
I can't
But
even
the
like.
tyres are ready or not.
Yeah. I can't even like fucking do my outlap properly. I'm just going off at like every corner. I don't know whether it's because it's probably because I'm just having a bad drive day, man. You know, there's days where you just go, I've got a race to qualify for whatever, but it's the one day you really don't want to do driving.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We know we're going to get a spot because there's only they capped off sign-offs already.
Yeah. That's just frustrating.
It's not qualifying to get in. It's just to decide what class you're in.
I would just like to show that I deserve to be here at all.
No, you don't have to prove anything.
Fuck's sake.
Ooh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Well, this outlap felt pretty good. Shame it's not being timed.
So I felt about my really good outlap, and then my actual lap, like, just finished on turn 1. Right, we go. And I'm on the wet stuff. How hard is this? 7 minutes left.